Tired of turning the volume up and down every 30 seconds? So which soundbar finally fixes weak dialogue and delivers powerful bass at the same time? Today, I'm revealing the one soundbar that solved this problem better than all the others. Like the video and subscribe for honest soundbar reviews that help you buy smarter. Comment. Make sure to tell me what the next video should be about. And check the description for best prices and product links. The premise. For the last few weeks, my living room has been a complete testing lab. Every corner was filled with cardboard boxes, packing foam, and enough cables to wire a small recording studio. I wanted to answer one simple question. Which soundbar actually deserves your money in 2026? The soundbar market is more crowded than ever. Every company promises cinematic Dolby Atmos, room-shaking bass, crystal-clear dialogue, and an immersive surround sound experience. But after years of reviewing audio gear, I've learned that marketing claims and real-world performance are often two very different things. Some soundbars focus on raw power. Others prioritize simplicity and design. Some try to create Atmos magic through clever engineering, while others throw as many speakers as possible into the system. The challenge is figuring out which approach actually works once the excitement of unboxing wears off. To find out, I spent weeks watching movies, gaming, streaming TV shows, and listening to music through some of the most popular soundbars on the market. I tested budget options, mid-range favorites, and premium flagship systems. The goal wasn't just to find the loudest soundbar or the one with the biggest subwoofer. I wanted to find the system that delivers the best balance of bass, dialogue clarity, surround immersion, ease of use, and overall value. Today, we're looking at some of the biggest names in the business. From Vizio's affordable surround packages to Sonos' premium ecosystem and Samsung's flagship Atmos monster, every major contender is stepping into the ring. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which soundbar is right for your room, your budget, and the type of experience you're looking for. Let's start with the system that has dominated budget recommendations for years. Part 1. The Budget Benchmark. First up is the Vizio V-Series 5.1. Specifically, the V51H6. This soundbar has built a reputation as one of the best budget home theater systems available. For many people, it's their first step beyond TV speakers and into the world of surround sound. What makes the Vizio so appealing is the value. Instead of giving you just a soundbar, Vizio includes a wireless subwoofer and dedicated rear surround speakers. That's a complete 5-1 channel system for a price that many competitors charge for a standalone soundbar. Setup is refreshingly straightforward. Connect the soundbar to your TV, place the rear speakers behind your seating position, and you're ready to go. Within minutes, your living room transforms into something that feels much closer to a real home theater. Movies immediately benefit from the extra speakers. Sound effects move around the room. Ambient sounds become more immersive. And action sequences gain a sense of scale that TV speakers simply can't reproduce. Even older films feel more engaging with proper surround sound. The included subwoofer also deserves some credit. It adds weight and impact to movies, games, and music. Explosions feel bigger, engines sound deeper, and action scenes carry more excitement than they ever could through built-in TV speakers. However, once you start pushing the system harder, its limitations become easier to spot. Dialogue can occasionally struggle during busy scenes where music, effects, and voices all compete for attention. Sometimes the center channel simply doesn't have enough authority to keep speech perfectly clear. The subwoofer, while powerful for the price, isn't the most refined performer. Bass notes can sometimes feel loose or overly boomy. Instead of hearing individual bass details, you occasionally get a broad rumble that bleeds into other frequencies. Despite those flaws, it's impossible not to respect what Vizio delivers here. For budget-conscious buyers, this remains one of the easiest recommendations in home theater audio. But our goal today is finding the best overall soundbar, and that means the competition continues. Part 2. The Ambitious Innovator. Next up is one of the most fascinating soundbars ever released, the Vizio Elevate. When this system first arrived, it instantly became one of the most talked about products in home theater. The reason is obvious the moment you turn it on. Unlike traditional soundbars, the Elevate features motorized speakers at each end of the bar. When Dolby Atmos content is detected, those speakers physically rotate upward to fire sound toward the ceiling. It's a feature that sounds like a gimmick until you actually experience it. Watching the speakers move while the soundstage expands vertically creates a genuinely impressive first impression. It feels futuristic in a way that few audio products ever do. The Elevate is built around a 5.1x04 channel configuration, giving it dedicated height channels designed specifically for Atmos content. When everything is working correctly, rain sounds, aircraft flyovers, and environmental effects become far more convincing. Bass performance is another major upgrade compared to Vizio's budget offerings. The included subwoofer delivers significantly more depth and impact. Movie soundtracks gain a level of authority that immediately feels more premium. Action scenes are where the Elevate truly shines. Explosions hit harder, overhead effects feel larger, and the overall presentation creates a more cinematic atmosphere. This system was clearly designed to impress movie enthusiasts. The challenge is that the Elevate sometimes prioritizes spectacle over balance. During extremely busy scenes, the focus on creating an immersive Atmos bubble can occasionally push dialogue slightly into the background. Another consideration is the mechanical complexity. Those rotating speakers are undeniably cool, but they introduce moving parts that most competitors simply don't have. Some buyers may love the innovation, while others might prefer a simpler design. Even with those compromises, the Elevate remains one of the most memorable soundbars I've ever tested. It proves that creativity still exists in the audio industry and offers an Atmos experience that's genuinely different from the competition. Part 3. The Minimalist's Dilemma. Now we move from innovation to elegance with Sonos. Few companies have built a stronger reputation for simplicity, design, and user experience than Sonos, and the eARC is the perfect example of that philosophy. The first thing you notice is how clean everything feels. The hardware is beautiful, the setup process is incredibly polished, and the Sonos app remains one of the best software experiences in consumer audio. Getting started is almost effortless. Connect power, plug in HDMI.eARC, open the app, and follow the prompts. Within minutes, the system is ready to play. For many users, that simplicity is worth paying extra for. The Sonos eARC also creates an impressively wide soundstage considering it's a single soundbar. Through careful acoustic design and digital processing, it manages to sound much larger than its physical dimensions suggest. Music performance is particularly strong. Vocals sound natural, instruments have excellent separation, and the overall presentation feels refined. If music is a major priority, Sonos continues to be one of the strongest options available. The challenge appears when you start chasing a true home theater experience. While the eARC sounds great by itself, it doesn't deliver the kind of deep, room-filling bass many movie fans expect from a premium system. To unlock that performance, you'll need to add a Sonos sub. Then, if you want proper surround sound, you'll need rear speakers as well. Suddenly, what began as a simple soundbar evolves into a very expensive ecosystem. The newer eARC Ultra improves the situation considerably. It offers more drivers, greater immersion, and stronger bass performance than the original eARC. Yet even with those improvements, the full Sonos experience still comes at a premium price. For buyers who value elegant design, multi-room audio, and a polished user experience, Sonos remains a fantastic choice. But when evaluating pure home theater performance per dollar, other contenders begin to pull ahead. The winner, after weeks of testing, countless movies, and more listening sessions than I can count, one soundbar consistently delivered the best overall experience. That soundbar is the Samsung HW-Q990D. This system doesn't just excel in one category, it performs at an incredibly high level across nearly every metric that matters. Bass, dialogue clarity, Atmos immersion, gaming performance, and music playback all come together in a remarkably balanced package. Samsung's approach is simple: don't compromise. Instead of relying heavily on digital tricks, the Q990D includes an enormous number of dedicated drivers spread across the soundbar, subwoofer, and rear speakers. The result is a true 11.14 channel configuration that creates one of the most convincing Atmos experiences available from a soundbar system. Sound doesn't just come from the front of the room. It surrounds you, moves around you, and genuinely feels three-dimensional. Atmos content is where the system becomes truly special. Overhead effects have real presence, environmental sounds feel believable, and action scenes create an immersive bubble that draws you into the movie. The subwoofer is equally impressive. It produces deep, powerful bass that you can feel physically, yet it never becomes sloppy or uncontrolled. Explosions hit hard, but dialogue remains clear and intelligible. That balance is what separates Samsung from so many competitors. Plenty of systems can produce huge bass. Plenty can deliver clear dialogue. Very few can do both simultaneously without sacrificing one for the other. The center channel deserves special recognition. Voices remain anchored to the screen and stay understandable even during the loudest, most chaotic action scenes. This alone solves one of the biggest frustrations people have with modern home theater audio. Gaming performance is excellent as well. Directional effects are precise, Atmos gaming is incredibly immersive, and the system handles everything from racing games to first-person shooters with ease. At the end of my testing, the Samsung HW-Q990D consistently felt closest to a true component-based Atmos system. It doesn't just sound impressive for a soundbar, it sounds impressive, period. Crucial value add: how to make any soundbar sound better. Before you spend $1 on a new soundbar, there are a few setup tricks that can dramatically improve performance. These tips apply whether you're buying a budget Vizio or a flagship Samsung. The first mistake people make is poor placement. A soundbar should never be buried inside a cabinet or pushed deep into a shelf. Doing so blocks sound waves and severely limits Atmos performance. Up-firing speakers need a clear path to the ceiling. Side-firing speakers need open space around them. If those drivers are blocked by furniture, you're wasting a huge part of what you paid for. Ideally, the soundbar should sit directly beneath the TV, with nothing obstructing its sides or top. Even moving it a few inches forward can noticeably improve clarity and spaciousness. The second major mistake involves subwoofer placement. Most people place the subwoofer wherever it looks best, usually in a corner. Unfortunately, the best-looking location is rarely the best-sounding one. Bass behaves differently from other frequencies. It interacts heavily with room dimensions, furniture, and walls. A subwoofer that sounds fantastic in one location may sound terrible just a few feet away. That's why enthusiasts use a technique called the subwoofer crawl. Place the subwoofer where you normally sit, play bass-heavy content, and walk around the room listening for the smoothest bass response. When you find the location where bass sounds tight, balanced, and detailed, that's where the subwoofer should go. It might not be the most visually appealing location, but the improvement in sound quality can be dramatic. Finally, always take advantage of room correction software if your soundbar offers it. Modern calibration systems can make substantial improvements to bass response, dialogue clarity, and overall balance. The final conclusion. So after weeks of testing and a living room floor covered in boxes, what's the takeaway? The search for a soundbar that delivers both bone-rattling bass and crystal-clear dialogue can feel impossible. But it's not. While many soundbars are good at one or the other, the one system that, in my experience, masterfully achieves both is the Samsung HW-Q990D. It delivers a truly complete, immersive, and uncompromising home theater experience that solves the single biggest frustration in home audio. It is my definitive winner for 2026, but best isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. So, to make this as useful as possible, here are my final recommendations. If you are on a tight budget and your main goal is getting a true 5.1 surround experience for the lowest price, the Vizio V-Series 5 1V51H6 is still an incredible value and a massive upgrade from TV speakers. If you prioritize a clean look, the best user experience, and amazing multi-room music, the Sonos eARC system is an exceptional choice, especially with the newer eARC Ultra, as long as you're willing to pay the premium for that polished ecosystem. And if you want a conversation piece with a unique wow factor that delivers a genuinely fun and impressive Atmos effect, the Vizio Elevate is still a compelling and innovative option that really stands out. I'll have links to the Samsung winner and all the other soundbars I talked about today in the description below, so you can check out the latest prices and learn more. Now I want to hear from you. Based on your room, your budget, and what you care about most, which of these soundbars would you choose? Let me know your pick in the comments below. And if this video helped you cut through the noise and make a decision, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.